Buddy, hey, it's Rob from Old Style Classics Baseball Cards coming back to you, video number 2 tonight. And I already talked about it in the last video. I had picked up a couple more of these, so I like to do that. And then, my eBays finally did show up. So the postman was down there when I got home today. So did get I imagine I got the eBay that I was supposed to get yesterday, that they said they delivered and didn't. And then another one came in today. So I'm Rob at Old Style Classic Baseball Cards. My wife and her parents went to go pick up some Wingstop, and I'm going to squeeze this video in between now and Jeopardy in about an hour, because it's it's December 27th, Wednesday, 2023, 6:04 p.m. So let's get to it. Let's do some eBays. And all right, so we got two of them here. This one here is coming from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. It's a real foxy place. Oh, look at the stamp. Cancellation stamp. It's a Frosty the Snowman. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you. Happy New Year's coming up next. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Rah, 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 rah. Since we opened the other packs, the Bowman, the Topps Chrome updated, which we got diddly and squat out of. That sucked. Alright, so this one's cool. I already have this card. I already own this, but I saw another one and I was like, yeah, I'll get another one. Almost was gonna buy the single without the little entry form tag on it, just so it would better fit into my binder. But then the person who was selling that wanted like way too much for shipping or something. It was like a principle thing. It's not that I couldn't afford the shipping. It was just like way too much for just sending this little disc. I guess we would call this a disc. And it's from my favorite oddball manufacturer. So as you can see right there, that is a 1988 Major League Players Association with their logo. So that means that you're not going to be getting any logos, because you don't see the Major League logo on there. But there's my favorite in my lifetime card manufacturer, distributor, or whatever, and that is MSA, Michael Schenkner and Associates. And it's kind of funny, this is one that I did not really have for a long time. I mean, I've had it now for at least like 20 years, but I don't think I had it for about 10 years after these came out. So it took me like 10 years to finally come across this, but this was probably before the days of eBay and all that, so you just had to run into these things at a card store basically, or an antique shop. So there you go. Take a look at who do you think that is? 1987 with 49 home runs. Now I can tell you it's not Mark McGwire. It's my PC. Boom, Andre Dawson. So sweet. I believe the reason I did pick this up was I do have this card, but I did order a complete set. So, or I bought it at a store or somewhere, and it was I think it was still sealed. Maybe that might be what it is. So I have like the complete set of these. So I don't know, maybe if you could have ordered these, sent in and ordered them, or usually MSA does that kind of stuff. Or maybe just somebody who worked at Fantastic Sam's, which is like Supercuts. I don't know if they're still around anymore. Grand prize, 4 tickets to 1988 championship game. First prize, win a pro player for a day. Instant prize, autographed baseballs, baseball caps, and uncut sheets. So, yeah, maybe somebody won some uncut sheets, but perhaps, as you can see, these ones here, they're kind of got the, and I believe everyone I've ever seen, because I've come across them since then, they have the little tabs there. So perhaps the uncut sheets were just these things all tabbed together, not like say the Jiffy Pop, which is more like a poster that you would have to cut out. These might have just popped out of the actual sheet. And so I don't know. I guess I can go online and look for that, but anyone who wants to let me know if they know, so I never went to Fantastic Sam's to get my hair cut that I've ever remembered. But boy, do I love MSA discs, and this is kind of like a die cut disc. But so Fantastic Sam's Superstar Sweepstakes, Fantastic Sam's Baseball Superstars 1988 Collector's Edition, Andre Dawson, Chicago Cubs outfielder. So it doesn't say anything about MSA on the front, but you got your MSA logo right there. And they did a lot of the cereals and Jiffy Pop and Chef Boyardee and King Bee Jerky and all that stuff. So that's sweet. This will be, if it'll fit into a binder page, that'll be going in the binder page, but I'll have to turn it this way. Just hopefully it doesn't fall apart. So there you go. That's my man, Andre Dawson. Love the Hawk. Alright, so that was the South Dakota one. Thank you, Dennis. Alright, next I have a Roseville, California. So I think that's either just up the road or maybe, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Northern California or maybe Central or Sacramento. I don't know. Alright, let's see what we got here. I know. Alright. Sheet of paper. It's like whatever they put in here rubbed off on that. Alright. Bear with me a second while I take this green tape off of here. We got this little note connected to it. Alright, this is another PC pickup for me. Why? Because I need a Ford F-150? Nope, I needed to pick up this card. Please read. Alright, positive feedback, blah blah blah. Sporting addiction. Alright, and this one, you can probably find, you know, maybe in bargain bins and stuff like that, or you'd have to buy the actual starting lineup figure. So I'm not, this is 1989 edition, and once again it's an MSA. So there you go, MSA for Ginter, and boom. Another PC collection. I did order a lot of Andre Dawson oddball stuff lately that I didn't have before. So Andre's autograph has changed a bit since then. It's very similar, but I don't usually see this big swoop in here, or the D is usually not that big. He's really shrunk down that D. But this is an 88. Well, technically it's 1989. Ginter starting lineup, Andre Dawson, the card that came with the figure, and boom, that's a nice one. I like that. That's simple, just green, which you can see the centering's off there. It's, you know, that's kind of what you got back in the day with MSA, but you'd think with starting lineup, being a more expensive product, that the card was one of the features that came with the starting lineup figure, that they would had done a little more in the quality control there. But still, this is not something that I would have like graded or everything's going to be worth a whole lot of money. Uh-oh, I just noticed something. This is mostly for the binder. This is just one that I needed that's going to go in the binder, so off-centered's fine with me. This card's beautiful. It needs a home, and Andre Dawson's always got a home with me. But look at that, folks. Oh, that makes sense, though. Yeah, it's got the Major League Baseball license. So Ginter obviously paid for the licensing, because who's going to buy a figure that has, like, just him wearing a blue hat and a white uniform without the logos on it? So starting lineup would have been the ones that paid up for that, to get those logos. So see, even MSA cards, which are notoriously just as simple and probably as, I don't want to say cheap, I want to say inexpensive. They would go as inexpensive as they could to make it worth the while for a company to be able to put out cards. And that's when you get, not saying that's a high quality card or anything, or a high quality image, but they definitely paid up to do this set. But it was obviously cheaper for Ginter to go with MSA than, say, Topps or Donruss or Flair at that point in time. I guess they could have gone with Score by 89. I don't think they would have known who Upper Deck was. Like, Upper Deck wouldn't have had a reputation enough yet to be able to pull off getting a product like this. But Score might have. But Score had just come out the year before, so Score later did the starting lineup cards, I believe. And then they kind of got cheap and just went and didn't they just put like a Score? Maybe that's the buttons, or they would put just the Score card in some of those like other products that was just like a player button or something like that. Maybe in the starting lineups, not sure. But that's cool, because a lot of times starting lineups were, just like Star Wars figures, kept in the box. So the starting lineup cards are not hard to get by any means, especially nowadays with eBay. But they're also not as available because a lot of people kept them in with the figure. So this is one I hadn't seen or don't remember. And so I definitely need that for my collection. So there we go. 2 Andre Dawsons. That makes me happy. Alright. And now we're going to go ahead and get to this. Once again, I've done a ton of 2023 Allen & Ginter. And I know you guys might be tired of it, but really now what I'm looking for is obviously either to fill in something that I might not have, because might as well do a complete set. I just got to organize to get there. But really we're looking for short prints and like mini variations, odd short prints that, Brooklyn backs, no numbers. Obviously autographs, relics are fine. And just some of the odd stuff that they do, like 9 Ways to First or something like that. McGuire, Sandoval, Jensen, Teddy Ball Game, that's the short print one. 338. Derek Jeter. Alright, we'll keep Teddy out. I guess I'm going to go with the minis all at the end, folks. Alright, I'm going to bring out my trusty little box here. Oh yeah, in the Topps Chrome Update series, the card quality I would give an A-. The set maybe a B to B+. Product wise, for getting your money's worth, I would give it a B-, C+. I would say don't buy retail blasters from what I've gathered, unless you're just prospecting rookie cards, because you do get a ton of rookie cards. We got one numbered card out of 2 boxes, and really nothing to write home about. So if you're into the chrome and you want the rookies, then okay, that's fine. But if you're looking for hits and short prints and all that, I'd just go with retail, because it's pretty expensive for retail. So my suggestion is to go in a different direction. Look at how them cards just fit right in there. Whoop. Perfect. Alright, folks. Let's move along. To get this over with before they come back with the food. The Wingstop we have over here is notoriously bad for not answering the phone, or if they do, they put you on hold for 20 minutes. And then you start driving hoping that they'll start cooking it. And then by the time you get to the store, they still haven't answered the phone. So just ordered online this time. And but I'm tired. I had a long day, so they went to go pick it up. But they had a long day too. Moved everything around from one room to another, like armoire and dresser and all that stuff, because we ordered that new TV. So that should be coming in on Saturday. So now we don't have to fight over who's watching YouTube in here and who's watching General Hospital and all that stuff. Not that we fight, it's just like, the old TV's annoying because you used to have to use the Roku to get to it, and yeah, it's just a pain in the butt because it logs you off, and then trying to type in email and all that with your remote control sucks. So yeah, it's time to move on and get a new TV in. Plus we could just put that other TV in the bedroom. So if you don't feel like getting out of bed, you could just sit there and watch some YouTube or something there. Alright, Birdie. DMC, haven't seen DMC in a while. Alright, Green, rookie card, so he's the one that we got the numbered card out of that chrome, I believe. It might be right here, so Jason Baratek and Jimmy Rollins. So I'm just going to grab these real quick, folks. With me, Bear. Let's see, Andre, Murray. Okay. Gotta be here. Alright, what did I do with my cards? I'll let you guys take a look at that Justin Fields card again that I picked up. I'll be a monkey's uncle, people. I don't know what I did with that card. Alright, so I must have put it aside somewhere, folks. Sorry about that. Fairly sure it's Riley Green, the purple card. You could go back and watch one of my videos if you want to see that. Yeah, I think it's in the thumbnail. Hey, and like I said, anyone who wants to comment, or you know, obviously if you'd like to subscribe, that'd be great. Or even like the videos, but you know, I'd like to see some comments from people if you want to talk about this cards, hey, or anyone else in the MSA, or Andre Dawson, or you like the Wade Boggs version of that, or Don Mattingly. It would be great. You know, anyone who wants to comment, be great. I don't have commercials or anything like that, but yeah, it'd be nice to have any kind of an interaction with any of you folks who are implied or compelled. Well, you're not compelled, but if you feel like leaving a comment or anything like that, it'd be appreciated. Togula rookie. Alright, we got a hit, people. Ortiz rookie. And the mandolin. Alright, I'm just going to keep moving on along here. We'll put this hit aside. He'll take the place of Ted Williams, who was covering up my minis from myself. Now, it's been a long time since I've gotten a hit and a short print at the level of like a Brooklyn back from Allen & Ginter. It seems like it's been years. It used to be sometimes you would get that Brooklyn back in the same box that you got like an autograph or something, or a 101, but it hadn't happened in a long time. I mean, it's bound to happen as much Allen & Ginter as I buy. Mr. Mike Trout, that's a good one. Perguero, rookie card. Trumpet, haven't seen him in a while. Mr. Mookie Betts, card feels thick for some reason. There people. Alright, folks. Alright, I got a talented card coming up. You know I like those. Let's see, what's the most recent thing I watched? I watched Season of the Witch with Nicolas Cage. It was actually pretty good. I've never seen it. I thought that was pretty good. Oh, we got a sort of what I was talking about. We kind of got a bonus hit. Not to the level of a Brooklyn back by any means, but we kind of get a bonus one card here. So I'm not gonna expect to get like a 101 or a wood card now or anything like that. I know it's not, you can't get wood, but like metal or Brooklyn back, I don't think that's going to happen because of the card that's in this pack. Real Muto, Diaz. Skip to the talented card. Yeah, got a bunch of these. Who's that, people? It's the Snowy Owl. There used to be the goddess Athena. Snowy Owl talented card. And maybe he's swooping in because he was right behind the bonus card that we got. We'll call it a bonus card. So maybe he was protecting that bonus card and wants to swoop back in and pick that one up. Got Jim Bentliff. Picked up a relic of him and an autograph. And with all this stuff being moved around today, I imagine a lot of my stuff's not going to be where I expect it to be. So, fingers crossed that when the process of them moving stuff, where I had stuff on some of those shelves or in some of those drawers, let's hope some of my cards didn't get damaged. Oh boy. Alright, and the filigree. So we got a foil filigree Strider. So that's cool. I love these filigree cards. That's silver bordered. And it's been a long time since I said this. It's kind of based off that Hotbox parallel from I think like 2019 where you would get the Hotbox foils. And then there was like a variation of the Hotbox cards and it was like this except it was gold. And I've showed a few of those cards in some of my early videos like Ichiro. And I guess people liked them so much they came out with this one. That one's not greatly centered, but still pretty cool. Second year card, I believe, for old Strider. But that's cool. That's going in the binder. And wow, you guys are already back?
Yeah.
Holy smoke, they're back, folks. And Pam just missed the talented card. Wow, that was fast.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's my what are you, my stepmom or what are you, my stepmom or my mother-in-law? Oh yeah, that's my mother-in-law. Look everybody, it's my mother-in-law. It's Auntie.
I'm your mommy. I'm your second mommy.
Yeah, she's my new mommy. Say hi to the people.
Hi people.
Hey, listen to that. That's Pam's mom. And if Pam's sweet, you know where she got it from. And Pam's pretty, so you know where she got that from too. What are they doing?
Pam's parking, and he's went down there to meet her, so she won't
Okay.
walk by herself.
Lou Brock, folks. Hall rookie card. Ken Griffey Jr. There you go. Here's the winner. Oh, look at that, back to back. Oh, Acuna Jr. and Shohei Ohtani. When I saw that on his sleeve, I thought I got a numbered card. Dag nabbit. Did you say numbered card, Rob? This is James Bond, and I like Ronald Acuna Jr., but you got to be more, you got to pay attention to detail a little more, because that you got us all excited for no reason, Rob. And hey, Rob, where's that card you said you ordered? That's going to be like that Josephine Scriva's autograph card. I don't know, folks. Man, that guy, I'm still waiting, and it doesn't even look like it's shipped yet. What the heck's going on? That guy's a monkey's uncle. He needs to send that card. Even though I don't know what it is, and you're not telling us. Well, James, you're darn right. I'm going to send you on a mission to go get that card if it doesn't get here by the end of the week. Alright, so we got a Shohei Ohtani and a Ronald Acuna Jr. back to back. So, your two MVPs and your former MVP. And yeah, that was a pretty decent pack for base cards. Alright, 2 to go. Now these 2 packs kind of put at the end because they seemed thick to me. But I'm thinking that it was just an illusion. Alright. Maybe the talented cards are just thicker than the other ones. Did I ever think of that, people? No. Why? Because I'm not. Think about that for a second. I think, therefore I am. So I didn't think of it. Since I didn't think of that, therefore I am not. Hello, everybody. Hey, who's that? Is that Condoleezza Rice? Oh, no, that's not Condoleezza Rice. That's my wife, Pam.
Yeah.
And look at who's that with her. Is that Dick Cheney?
No.
No. Bob Dole?
Clarence Thomas.
It's Clarence Thomas. No. Man, your hair got whiter.
Brad Pitt. No.
It's Brad Pitt. My wife's husband. Oh, she's talking, folks. What has she got to say?
I guess I thought I put drumsticks only.
You didn't.
I didn't.
Oh well. Mr. Chipper Jones, Hall of Famer. Romney Jones. A Beatty rookie card. Mookie the Betts. Mookie's the Betts. Hey man, you're the Betts. Or he bets on a lot of things. Uh-oh, people. It's the Grill Falcon. Oh, hoo hoo. Oh, wait, he don't hoot. And he don't holler. And you can't even put him in a collar. Alright, the Grill Falcon. Haven't seen a lot of these ones, so that's a nice card. They're really talented, you might say. Alright, it was cold today, folks. Boy, oh boy. I had to wear long johns and the whole 9 yards, and I even pulled out the old winter clothes. Oh, here's one more pack. I thought that was that. Wow, I've only been on here for half an hour, and you guys are already back. That's crazy. Fun in the sun, people. Of course, that's going to close out the packs. Uh-oh. But it was cold, people, and I'm not an Eskimo. Alright, let's get the fun in the sun out of the way because I don't want that to be my last card. Bodyboarding. Castellanos. Walker rookie. Vientos rookie. 101. And Gavin Lux for the Dodgers. Alright, let's move on to the minis, folks. Maybe we got if we got one of those special minis, a filigree and this other hit that we picked up, that would be great. But let's see, we got a short print. There we go. Yoshida rookie card. That's good. Retail exclusive. And $269. Van Kirk. So that's base card. Oh, no. A&G back. There you go. Now centered, though. 2 for 2 on the short prints. 3 for 3 on the short prints. There we go. That's a nice one. Anthony Volpe. Rookie design variant. 1887-2006 design. Nice retail exclusive. Alright, then Jorge Posada. Just showed you that, oh, and that's short print too, so 326, that's nice. For you Yankees fans. Oh, and that cards I was showing that I had left at work before, those were Topps Chrome Anniversary. That has that old 52 or 53 design. And one of them was the Posada. So there we go, short print. Another short print. Christ the Redeemer from Brazil, World of Wonder. So that's a short print. So we are 5 for 5 on short prints. Let's make it 6 for 6 on short print. Reagan's black bordered mini. 1 out of 10 packs. Number 14, that's a special number. And look at this, in the second one in a row. 2 black borders right off the bat. So that is Hunter Pence. And that's a short print, so it's number 349. So unlike the Brooklyn backs that I was going on about, this is 1 in 10 to get a black border, and then 1 in however many to get a high number short print on top of that. So that's kind of a short print. And then I always say an extra short print because minis are short prints just to start with. Alright, and then there's the base Pichardo. Unless this is an A&G back or something along them lines, this is going to be 7 for 8. And it's an A&G. Wow, look at that, folks. We got 8 for 8 short prints on the mini card, so that's sweet. That's a good job. This one's a high number. The Jorge Posada, that's probably the lowest short print that we got, but still, it's a Yankee, and that looks really good, really well centered. It's a really nice image. So wow, 8 for 8, people. That's amazing. So that, along with this Shohei and Ronald Acuna Jr. right in a row, the filigree, and we got a hit to boot. It is a, boom, look at that, Brandon Woodruff relic B-type, which is the nice ones, these B-types. It's got a little bit of a pinstripe there. Brandon Woodruff for your Milwaukee Brewers. So that's sweet. Allen & Ginter relic B. Brandon Woodruff. I guess there's 2 people with B. They must have had 2 BW cards. So they had to put WO for Woodruff. Genuine Topps Allen & Ginter relic card that features the memorabilia from Brandon Woodruff, star pitcher, the Milwaukee Brewers. And it is game used, as it says right here. Game used material. So that's sweet. Off center though, you can see that, but on relics, nobody really cares that much. Pretty good shape otherwise. So look at that, folks. We got 8 for 8 minis, short prints, a relic, a foil filigree. That's like 1 out of 6 boxes, I think, or 10. I'm not sure on the retail. Acuna Matata, a Showtime, and some other decent rookies. So that wasn't. It was just short of being extraordinary. If this was an autograph, then it would have been extraordinary. Now, I guess it would have been epically extraordinary. So I would say this is an extraordinary blaster. It's a little above epic. But here's extraordinary. You know, right about a 1220. That would be an autograph. Epic being over here at about 1215. No, wait, yeah. Extraordinary. But to get all this stuff with an autograph would have made it epic extraordinary. So we're going to say this is just like right here. It's like a 1219, people. That's like as good as you can get without getting an autograph or like a Brooklyn back or something. And then we got my Andre Dawson starting lineup. Starting lineup MSA card. And the Fantastic Sam's Andre Dawson. So there's my eBay personal PC cards. And a really good blaster. So, who am I? And why am I here?
I don't know.
I'm...
Rob.
Oh yeah, I'm Rob from Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. And that's Pam, her dad, her mom, signing out. Right? Hasta la vista, baby. Alright, time for some Wingstop, folks. And then Jeopardy's coming on. Alright, thanks for watching Old Style Classics Baseball Cards.